No way. She called your guy.
She called my guy.
I grew up to become an heir apparent. I was trained to become an heir. Then a shepherd boy from somewhere comes and has seen my father's son.
Different status, social background.
Nothing can be the same anymore.
Yeah.
Friend, she's getting emotional now. Yeah, like you're in bread and wine. You have to have prayerful friends. Yes.
Good. How can I be hot? My friends to be hot at the same time. Some friends are not your friends. Please, I beg. You need a prayerful friend. The one that will encourage you and say,
Bam.
keep praying because
you love me enough. You should be able to express how you feel to me.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Bread and Wine with Omotola Jacob. And this is Omotola Jacob, obviously. If this is your very first time of joining Bread and Wine, welcome, guys. I know you have questions on what Bread and Wine is all about, because what is Bread and Wine? Yes, Bread and Wine is about Jesus. Before Jesus died, he had one last meal with his disciples. You know how it went now. So he gave them the unleavened bread and he said, take, eat. This is my body that was broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me. He also gave them fruit of the vine, the wine. He gave them and he told them to take drink, that this is my blood that was shed for you. Do this in remembrance of me. So bread and wine is everything in remembrance of Jesus, love, and us. If this is your second, your third, your first time of joining Bread and Wine, you know how we do it now. Alpha. With me, you guys are wondering, who is this beautiful face? Yes, with me is our beautiful girl, beautiful, smart, hardworking, everything, a 1 in a million yard of a human being, human being and woman being, everything you want in a babe. You have with us Joy Adolfo. Welcome, Joy.
Thank you.
Welcome, Joy. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You guys should thank Joy for me. I know you guys know of this famous story, this old background story of two best friends. They loved each other, they wanted to be with each other, but one is a prince and one was a shepherd boy. And the prince had a king, and the king hated the prince, but they still remained friends. You guys know what I'm talking about, David and Jonathan.
Exactly.
So they had this friendship which was like they loved each other till death. The kind of friendship was that kind of friendship that you can't just let go of. And this Bible verse stood out for me when it came to their friendship. That was 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 1. It said, after David had finished talking with Saul, Jonathan became one spirit with him, and he loved him as himself. Imagine becoming one spirit with a friend. Joy, have you become have you ever had one spirit with a friend before?
Yeah, God has blessed me with this genuine friendship, and she's been a blessing to me.
Wow.
And as well as being a blessing to her.
There's this other verse I liked about Jonathan and Saul, David's friendship, from 1 Samuel chapter 20 verse 17. And Jonathan's friendship was like both-sided. They loved each other equally. Mm-hmm. So he said, and Jonathan had David reaffirm his oath out of love for him, because he loved him as he loved himself. Yes, she has had a very good dose of friendship over the years. How were you able to know that this person loved you as she loved herself? Okay, is she a he, or I don't know.
She.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just start from this, because I was in, back in secondary school, how me and my friend met was because we went to same secondary school from GSS.
So you guys have been friends
yes, over the years.
10 years.
Over 10 years, it should be about 15 years.
Wow.
Yes, me and my friends have been friends for 15 years.
Wow, yes. God will.
And the thing is, okay, let me just say, okay, when the friendship started, let's say it's just 11 or let's say 10 years.
But you've known each other
for 15 years, because during those times I was in school, and I really don't like her, because the fact that I will say one, she will say 10. So I don't like her.
We're talking about.
Yes, that's the differences in the relationship then, because we're not friends though, we're just classmates, and the fact that we're just seeing each other from we are classmates, you're my friend, then we generalize everybody as friends, because we don't even truly know the meaning of friendship. Friendship is something that has love, support, care, everything all together. Then, we're young, we're naive and everything. So then to me, I was like, this girl is just too hot-tempered for me. I have not said when you've said 10. You understand? But then, and it happened that I had to change my school from a private to a government school, and she was the only one who was coming, like not like my other friends were not checking up on me, but just like you asking, oh, how about Joy from another classmate, something like that. But she would come to my house and tell my mom, oh, where is Joy? My mom like, she's not back from school. Let me tell like him, Jumoke came. Jumoke. That's her
Wow.
name. She like, tell them Jumoke came. I'm like, why is she always checking up on me? It's not as if she's my really close friend from secondary school then. So that was how the bond started.
Wow.
Until date, it's been amazing.
Fine. So for you, with your friendship with your friend, building something authentic, has there been times where you felt like, is this friendship for me? Because yeah, you said that Jonathan had to tell David that you have to make an oath. You have to like kind of swear to me that you love me as you love yourself. I feel like from that, like Jonathan at that point to be like, okay, my father don't like you, and I know that because Jonathan was well aware that David was going to oversee his father's throne. It doesn't have. He didn't have the idea like maybe if he's going to die yet or if something is going to happen.
To
But
him.
he knew that David was chosen of God to succeed his father. So have there been times where you doubted friendship and you were like, oh, I don't know if this friendship is cool.
Yeah. There were times I doubted friendship, but even with my best friend, there were times I doubted it.
Yeah.
And there were friends I made when I was in school. There were friends I made, and I was like, does this friendship worth it? Then let's now divert back to my main friend. There were times, because those ones were just by the way. So my main friend, there were times I was like, am I actually, is this friendship for me, or are we just born to be friends, or it's not just, we are just that, it's just that we are forcing things. Okay, sometimes when someone matches your attitude, you now like flaying up, she too flaying up at the same time, and everything is just a hot. Like I was like, God, how can I be hot? My friend to be hot at the same
Yeah,
time. Please
I
calm
like
down
someone
for me.
for me.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I saw we had same interest and same everything. Like the way I feel is the way she feels.
Wow.
Before
So
I was thinking,
okay.
I was thinking, sorry, I'm so sorry. I was thinking, okay, maybe I should have a cooler friend. But at the end of the day, I'll be the one riding now if I have a cooler friend like that.
So your interest and goals
Aligns with each
came
other.
over the challenges you guys faced when you felt like
Exactly.
you doubted your friendship.
Yeah.
I think because even above the whole friendship thing, the main thing is the goal, right?
Yes.
So if you guys share common goals, share common interests, I think that I see when people say, some people even say like, some people used to make the statement that marry your own kind of person.
Yeah.
So other people believe that
Marry your friend.
marry your friend. Other people believe that marry an opposite side of the person.
Yeah.
But I believe that marry your friend.
Is the best.
Whether the friend is opposite, whether the friend is the same, the person is your friend. And as long as they are working towards similar goals, I think that can also work.
Yes.
So still back at the Jonathan and David story, I said something earlier and I was like, Jonathan knew that David was going to oversee his father. Jonathan is human. Nobody's going to tell me anyway that he would have felt a thing of jealousy or bitterness, like anger, but he loved David. But we don't know if they had that conversation, but he obviously loved David as his own soul. But okay, my friend is going to be bigger than me. Because with the dynamics of David and Jonathan, even if David was just a king of another country and Jonathan was a king of Israel, it could have been okay. It's balanced. You understand? But being an heir apparent,
and
I grew up to become an heir apparent. I was trained to become an heir. Then a shepherd boy from somewhere comes and oversees my father's throne.
Different status, social background.
There's nothing can be the same anymore. And Jonathan was still willing to love. He said he loved him as his own soul. Like he loved him as his own self. Like that is really deep.
Let me give you something an example that is clear. There was this time me and my friend had issues because my mom loves her a lot. Like when she comes to our place, my mom is always like putting me in the middle, like, you need to see what your friend did to me, and she will support my mom.
Obviously,
you get like she's my friend. She should have my back at any time. But the fact that you're always supporting my mom and saying, she's not meant to do like that now. Why would you do? Like I'm like, guy, support me first. So I don't know. There was this argument me and my mom had, and she came because my mom saw her and she was like, oh, let me explain what your friend did to me. Then she was supporting my mom. So I was feeling like, at least back me up a bit now, even if it's to back me.
You're my
Back me
best
up.
friend.
You're my best friend. Then you tell me later that what you did is not good. Though. I just said I should tell you. I was just backing
Just
in front
wanted
of
someone on your
mom.
side.
So I was angry the fact that my mom would feel like, you see, you know this Yoruba woman now, Omotola Building, kini kan, ita lost my kologbon, kini kan. Like all those Yoruba adage, she uses them a lot. You understand? So I was expecting her to like take my side, and I got angry, and I was like, "Just go. I don't want to see you. Go." And I was like, "If you are going to be friends with her again, then your name is not Julie because this girl is not a good girl. She's not a good friend. So this girl, she's chasing you out, kini kon. So then my friend left because she was angry. Though I knew when she left, I felt I did too much already. You understand? Just within 10 to 15 seconds, she now came back knocking. Coco. I was like, open the door. Who is that? I just came to tell you what you did to mom was wrong. Like, imagine. Oh my God. Who does that? Like, if God came back again. That was not even all. The next day, she came with a friend and told me that I should accommodate her friend on her behalf. That she's not coming to make peace with me. She just wants me to accommodate her friend. I can't even forget that day. Accommodate my friend on my behalf.
It's a lie.
I know you are very jovial. She said, "Oh, Lagbaja, this Joyo means I know she's a very jovial type. She will keep you company." I was like, really?
Wow, your
She
friend
was
has
like,
got-
excuse me, mind you, I'm not coming here to make peace. When I get back from the market, I'll come and pick her.
I love your friend.
So you can imagine. So tell me how like why would I even keep fighting with her? So when she came back, I just had to hug her. That I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You get so they are kind of friends that understand you when you're angry and they try to make peace. There is no way we're not going to feel this hint of jealousy. You understand? Because we are humans and we are not perfect. But don't let that get to you. Don't let your jealousy see the good side, like
Bad
bad
side,
side of you. I mean, don't let it get the bad side of you. So there were times, you might, it's temptation. To me, it's temptation. You just need this.
Yeah, you just need to be like kind of pray about it.
Yeah, pray
agree.
against every temptation.
And
Because to me, a friendship that has jealousy is not healthy.
It's not
Because
healthy, and love covers all things.
thank you. Like I don't
be
think that
happy.
there's been a time I've been jealous, felt this envy. Like I don't want her doing better than me. No, the only thing I might get jealous of is, you bought new bag, you did not buy my own now.
That's casual,
Something like that.
that's
It's casual. Though it's jealous, also you felt jealous of a bag that you don't have it. Yeah. So when you know that kind of jealousy that is not healthy, is not. So she has gotten a good job.
So I have to get a good job to match hers, and that's kind of
competition.
Unhealthy competition is out of it. I don't.
Thank you. When you are having a friendship and there's this unhealthy competition, please stay away from such friendship.
Okay, now that we are talking about the bad sides of or bad things that people should stay away from friendships, I would like to go to the boundaries we keep in friendship, because every healthy friendship should have their boundaries. And you said something already. You talked about unhealthy competition. Yeah, that's like things you shouldn't even dive into. So before going into that, I would like to talk about the boundaries you and your friend has kept over the years to maintain your friendships.
Yeah, the boundaries, like to me, I don't feel there's anything that should just like inconvenience me. But if there's anything I don't like, I tell her frankly now.
You are open about your feelings.
I'm open about it. It's not like I'll keep it and say.
And I think she's open about her feelings.
Her feelings also. Yeah, we reciprocate the same energy.
I think that's a boundary already.
Yeah, that's the boundary.
In the sense that we are both going to be open.
Exactly.
That's the boundary.
If I don't like something, let's tell you.
Say it. Yes. Let's just share.
Don't just even keep this close relationship between your spouse and this your friend like that are not friends, because I've kept this kind of friendship and I made my friends like have my
your spouse line
number. Yes, you understand. The reason is most times like they want to reach out to me, and if I'm not reachable, they might just ask him, "Oh, where is she? Can you come?" And there's this friend I had then. She heard something about me which was misinterpreted.
No way. She called your guy.
She called my guy to confirm if it was true.
Off it.
Like, why can't you call me?
Off it.
Wow. What happened to me?
Talking about friendships, those kind of people should not be categorized in friendships.
Thank you. So that's like just
off it. No, we're not talking about those kind of friends. So we mentioned too already, we talked about the fact that some people contain unhealthy competition.
Yeah.
Having someone at your corner who is not happy about your own happiness, I think
Yeah.
that's a deal breaker when it comes to friendships.
Take it or leave it.
Another deal breaker here is friends who are sneaky.
Yes, sneaky.
Because you can't
That's the
you
word.
can't be my friend
You want to
and
inquire something
you are
about me?
asking about my spouse, questions on my spouse from him, not me.
No.
So that is being sneaky enough. So are there more deal breakers to you when it comes to friendships?
Yeah, like you forgot to put those that are jealous.
Yeah, jealous friends.
Jealous friends.
Please don't.
We stay away from unhealthy jealousy.
Unhealthy. I don't think there's healthy jealousy though, because like, jealousy is jealousy.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say I don't like people that are not opened.
Yeah.
So a deal breaker for me is people that are not open. I think close-minded people. I feel like if you love me enough, you should be able to express how you feel to me,
Yeah.
even as friends, as a
Another
spouse or
one,
anything.
I can't be friends with you and I can't take like good advice from you. And I can't be friends with you if you're not
Being
someone
truthful.
who is going to even encourage me in prayers.
Yeah, like you're in bread and wine. You have to have prayerful friends. Yes.
So that's something
You have
about
to have
that's
prayerful friends
something.
because there's no way you are going through phases in life.
Yeah.
You are sad, you are discouraged. Even when you're happy, you have to have friends that you praise God together with. You have to have friends that, when you are sad, you sit down, hold your hands together and you pray. You can share thoughts, you can have dreams. I say, babes, I have this dream.
And she's telling you.
And she's like, okay, let's pray about it. Okay, this could be the meaning. Yeah. You can, because this life is spiritual, and if you do have friends that are going to help your spiritual journey, I don't know what.
Thank you. Let me just give you an instance. There was a time I was experiencing breakup in my relationship, my previous relationship, and anytime I call my friend, because I go to her for solace most times, like anytime
your friend, she's getting emotional now.
anytime I call my friend, Joy, have you spoken to God? Have you gone on your knees to pray to God? Like, tell God. I'm like, sometimes I feel he's not hearing. He's listening. Tell him. Like, so. And sometimes I fall out of prayer line, and she encourages me. Okay, pray like this. Like, please, if you especially when you know yourself that you are lagging in prayer, you need a prayerful friend, one that will encourage you and say, "Bam, keep praying," because prayer is the key. It's the master key.
Prayer is the master key, guys. On that note, we are taking a close on bread and wine. I hope you really enjoyed this episode because I'm already feeling mushy myself. I'm going to go. I'm looking for a best friend right now. So I'm going to be my best friend. Just comment down the comment section. I'm going to tell you, be your best friend. Let's work something out because I think I'm a good girl. I'm a good friend, and I'm a very jovial person. Yeah, but I've listed my deal breakers, so be careful about it. Yes, I've listed my deal breakers. On that note, we are taking a huge step backward on bread and wine, and we'll be back with another episode next week. I hope you enjoyed this episode because yes, we talked about friendships, we talk about love. Bread and wine is all about love. And thank you so much for being a part of this episode. Give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and don't forget to, most of all, subscribe. Click the notification button, and we'll see you back in our next episode. Bye. Guys.